Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we're going to have a book to read for you. Today, book is The Berenstain Bear in the Big Blooper from 2000. So let's get started. Sister Bear was just beginning to wonder what to do with herself one afternoon when the phone rang. It was Lizzie asking her to come over to play. Bring your dolls with you, said Lizzie. We'll play house, and later on we can watch a video. Great, said Sister. I'll check with my mom and be right over. A visit to Lizzie's house was perfectly all right with Mama Bear. In fact, she had a lot of gardening to do this afternoon. Sister and Lizzie were always a pleasure to have around. But if they played over at Lizzie that afternoon, Mama could get more work done. Sister put her doll in their shoulder and hurried over to Lizzie. Lizzie was waiting for her at the door and helped her carry the doll upstairs to her room. Sister and Lizzie had been playing house with their dolls the last time Sister visited, so they just picked up where they left off. Sister dolls, Amanda, had been pestering her mother, played by Lizzie doll Christine, to let her bake cookies in the kitchen. Now, Amanda, said Chrissy, it was really Lizzie's voice. You know I have a lot of work to do around the house. I don't have time to help you bake cookies. Ah, geez, Mom, whined Amanda. It was Sister's voice. I never get to bake cookies. You never let me do anything. That's ridiculous, said Lizzie. We baked cookies just yesterday. But I want to bake cookies now, shouted Sister, getting into her row. Stop that shouting, yelled Lizzie. Don't speak to me in that tone of voice. You'll be sent to your room in another minute. Before Sister could yell back and get sent to her room, Lizzie's mother came to the door. She looked a little... What all the shouting about? She asked. I'm trying to make some phone calls, and I don't need all this commotion. We're just playing Mom, said Lizzie. Can't you do something quieter? Sighed her mother. Can we watch a video? Asked Lizzie. I suppose so, agreed her mother, heading back down the stairs. Lizzie and Sister brought their dolls into the family room and settled down in front of the TV. Hey, look, said Lizzie. Here's that video that Barry rented. Barry was Lizzie's older brother. Let's watch that. Okay, agreed Sister. The video was called Trouble at Big Bear High, and it looked pretty grown up. It was all about teenagers in high school. Sister didn't understand a lot of it. The teenagers in the video got angry and upset with each other, and Sister didn't always understand why. They teased each other and made fun of each other's clothes. They used a lot of words that Sister didn't understand. Whenever the teenagers got angry or upset, they said words that Sister had never heard before. She figured out that these words were sort of like phooey or fudge, but more grown up. She whispered one or two to herself. They sound pretty good. When the video was over, Sister and Lizzie played with their dolls some more, then went outside to ride bikes. Finally, it was time for Sister to go home for supper. She gathered her dolls together and headed home, thinking about the video she had seen. She wasn't sure whether she liked it or not. At the table, Sister began to tell Papa, Mama, and Brother about the video. She told them about Big Bear High and about how teenagers about how teenagers there got angry and upset and teased each other and made fun of each other's clothes. That's very interesting, said Mama, not paying too much attention. She was busy with baby Honey, and Papa was already busy eating. But Brother looked up. I saw that video with Barry, he said. Did you like it? Isn't it a little old for you? No, said Sister, offended. I like it a lot. I thought it was great. She waved her hand to show how great it was and knocked over her glass of milk. It spilled all over the table. Sister was about to say, oh, phooey, or oh, fudge, but one of the words from the video popped into her head and she said it real loud. There was a pause. Mama, Papa, and Brother stared at her with their mouth open. Uh-oh, thought Sister. What did you say? Gasped Mama. Mumbled Sister. I forgot. Papa was speechless. He just sat there with his fork halfway to his mouth. Brother was turning away, trying not to laugh. Where in the world did you get that from? Asked Mama, folding her arm. Well, stammered Sister, and it all came out about Lizzie's mom happened to make some phone calls, and about finding the video Barry rented, and about the grown-ups. Word Sister hadn't heard before. I see, said Mama, thoughtfully. I have to tell you, Sister, that the words you heard on that video are not nice words. They are words that no cub should ever use at any time. I don't care how angry or upset they are. Do grown-ups ever use those words? Asked Sister. Brother snorted, trying to hold in a laugh. Mama looked at Papa. She said, what, huh? Said Papa, coming up out of his trance. Oh, yes. Well, Sister, sometimes, once in a while, grown-ups do use words like those. Like when they hit their thumb with a hammer, or when they stub their toe real bad, or when they run the hose over with the lawnmower, or when the kicker muffle a field goal, or that's quite enough, thank you, said Mama firmly. The point is that nobody, not even adults, and certainly not cubs, should use words like those at all. They are simply not nice. Now let's clean the milk up off the table. Later, when Sister was getting tucked into bed, she thought of something. Mama, she said, if those words from the videos are not nice, then why do cubs and grown-ups use them? Mama sat down at the edge of the bed and sighed, because she said, it's an easy way to seem grown-up. It's an easy way to get attention. And she added, after a while it gets to be a habit, a bad habit. Sister, said Mama. Yes, Mama, said Sister. Her eyes would close. Does all that make sense there? Said Mama, but Sister was fast asleep. So that was the Berenstain Bear and the big blooper from 2000. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.